Trying to confirm if I'm live or not. But I don't think it is saying I'm live right now. Let me try going to the seasonal self. To confirm. Yeah, okay, it shows that I'm live on seasonal self. Okay, good. Oh, damn. Sleep is canceled, everybody. Okay. It shows I'm live on seasonal self, but not Toy Bonnie the Dank Meme. That's weird. Like, even in the live dashboard, it doesn't even show I'm live. That's weird. That's a little concerning. It's fine. I don't care. As long as I know I'm live now. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, today I'm going to be talking about a few things, announcing a few things, and that is it. That's all I'm doing today. I might be playing a game in the background as well. So there you go. That's a thing. I completely forgot to do one thing while I was even on YouTube. God. I am terrible at doing my job. Okay. Now it's showing that I'm live. Okay, cool. Okay. Anyway. So, today, what I'm going to be talking about is, well, vocal covers. Obviously. For the first thing, Zader just said gaming. Gaming too. Yes, thank Zader for joining because I'm gonna be I'm gonna be saying some funny. So over on Toy Zader, Zader, haha, get wrecked. We have videos on Toy Zader that you can go watch. Like Bill trying to start a generator and him dying. No, Bill tried to start up a generator and he died. You're gonna have to watch the video because it's funny. It's just Zader in the video and it's fucking awesome. I love it. But vocal covers, I wanted to talk about vocal covers volume 3 and volume 4. Oh my god, volume 4 isn't even released and volume 3 already just released. So why am I talking about volume 4? So, volume, it's based off the Sacrifice, nerd. Still funny. Shut up. Anyway, so vocal covers volume 3 and volume 4 are basically it's a double album type deal. Where volume 3, during volume 3, I had songs that I wanted to vocal cover that wouldn't fit volume 3. So I said, whatever, I'll just put it on another volume. Big deal. And that was basically volume 4. So volume 4 was finished today. And I wanted to talk about something real quick. There are songs on volume 4 that are going to be god awful in singing quality because when I recorded them, I had basically, when I first started recording it, was I had a problem in my throat that stop me from singing good. So yeah, that's a thing. And also, I have 2 songs for the deluxe edition. So the deluxe edition isn't finished yet because there's supposed to be one more, but pretty much it is done. And also, Toyzator is has 5 videos on it as of now, I think. Could have more, and I could just be a big dumb about that. Let me look up Toyzator real quick. No, it has six videos. Bill. Starting a generator. Basically, what this is just me and Zader upload whenever we feel like it. And it's funny. Hey guys, it's Toyzator. Here's the link. Yeah, Zader just went in the Toyzator account. That's funny. Uh, and basically what Toyzator is, if you don't know, I made a song. I made a song called Toyzator a long time ago. For the original Toyzator. It was fun. My father works for Microsoft. He can confirm. And basically, what the original song of Toyzator was, by the way, that was a comment by Zader himself on the Toyzator account. And basically, um, Toyzator also has or is going to be having original songs on it that isn't Toy Bonnie the Dank Meme at all. It's not Toy Bonnie the Dank Meme related. Shut up, nerd. And shut up, Zader. And basically, it's gonna have original songs that aren't Toy Bonnie the Dank Meme or Seasonal Self. It's original Toyzator tracks. And basically, it's just me and Zader fucking around. There will be no serious songs by Toyzator at all. It's just fucking around, and it's funny. No, me and Zader have not made a single track yet, by the way. But it will be funny if we decide we want to make just funny joke songs. Because funny joke songs will always be awesome. I don't care what you're talking about or what you're saying. So Seasonal Self. Let me go to Seasonal Self now. Let's talk about Seasonal Self. Seasonal Self has a 14th album coming out, and the last single that was released 2 weeks ago. And the first single already has 21 views. Don't steal someone's Baconator fries from Wendy's. Yeah, I agree with that message. Don't steal, period. There's a song about that too. So Seasonal Self has a third album in the making, or 14th. Not a third, but a 14th album. And it is done, it is finished. It's just not released yet. Because I wanted to wait for a specific day to release it. That day is not today, by the way. Might be soon, though. So basically, um, the Seasonal Self is going to have the 14th album The 14th album has no ballads. It does not have a single ballad. It's just pure distortion guitar. I'm not even gonna say it's good because it isn't. So, Peter Giffen. Okay, cool. Anyway, so Vocal Covers Volume 4 is made up of 14 songs, just like the first one. So it's made up of 14 songs. This is in alphabetical order. This is not the order of the album, by the way. We have 16 for the deluxe edition as of right now. There's supposed to be 17 for the deluxe. We have 100 Ways to Hate vocal cover edit, Angry Chair, Bleeding Me, Can't Heal You, Chapter 4, Damn, which was supposed to be on the third vocal covers album, but it didn't fit with the rest of the songs, so I ended up putting it on the fourth. Danger Line, which also didn't fit the third. D-Devil, Fight Fire with Fire, Holier Than Thou, Mind, Some Kind of Monster, Edit, The Unforgiven 2, The Unthing, Them Bones, and Through the Never. The Unthing is supposed to be a track before The Unforgiven 2. Thus, it is The Unthing. And I do believe it is the shortest track. The Unthing is a 1 minute and 7-second track, being the shortest track on the album. Wow. So basically, I haven't made an order for the songs yet, so me making Bonnie say the dumbest things ever. Yeah, you made me say Peter Giffen. Yeah. Also, Zader, I got a fun fact for you. I don't hide my real name. Peter ate Stewie. Holy crap, Family Guy will be right back. Also, remember, guys, I don't hide my real name because I don't care. Okay, Charles M. Flick. Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't care. So, anyway, I've been wanting to release a couple of tracks. From Ugly Stranger, but I haven't been working on Ugly Stranger at all, so I've chosen not to release any songs off of it for a little bit until I start working on it again. Which will be a while, so you won't hear any tracks off of Ugly Stranger for a while. But what you might hear are some EP tracks that are not demos. Mainly, a few EPs are supposed to be demos, and the others aren't demos at all. Like, the Flamingo EP has no demos on it. The Flamingo EP has no demos on it. I think, I'm not sure about this, so don't quote me on it. I think Corona Fuck does have demos on it, but I'm not sure. Oh, damn. Anyway. And there are many other fun things coming soon. So, yeah, there's gonna be some fun things coming out soon, definitely. And the 14th album for Seasonal Self will be released soon. I just gotta wait for the right time. Oh yeah, and also, I may or may not do vocal covers of the Super Ghostbusters album by Omega Cool Man Joel from Vinesauce. There you go. He's funny. Shut up. That's mainly why I'm gonna be doing vocal covers from that album. It's dumb and it's funny and it's perfect. So that's just perfect. Yeah, boy. Ow. Anyway, I plan to do an album where I just release instrumental tracks of songs that I've made. An EP, pretty much. The instrumentals EP, probably. And all it will be is like instrumentals of tracks that I liked by me. Only thing is, if you want to use my instrumental for vocal covers or covers, period, I don't care. You just can. So if you want to do that, you can. It's fine. You can also learn the songs. I don't care. That's fine. It's called a cover for a reason. You're not taking it and claiming it as your own. That's why it's called a cover in the first place. A lot of people might think that you're the original creator, but you may not be, and that's fine. I don't care. That's why I'm saying if you want to make a cover, you can. It's called a cover for a reason. As long as you don't say it is your original track and that you made it, I don't care. So, I mean, if you truly want to take my instrumentals and use it, I don't care. And also, remember, kids, if you don't like some of my songs, you don't have to. I personally don't like every single one of my songs because I will never like every single one of my songs. But basically, how it is going to be for the Gigantuar is if I do not like the song, I'm not going to release it. That's just how it is going to be. If I don't like the song, I'm not releasing it. If you like the song, that's cool. I'm still not going to release it if I don't like it. I'll show it to a couple people, ask for their opinions. I may not even release it, even if they say, it's a pretty good song. It's going to be the same way with basically any band that says that they will only release songs that they like. Because I'm not going to be one of those people who releases a song that I don't like for it never to be played live in the first place. So if I don't like it, I'm not going to release it. But if I do like it in the moment of creating it, and then later discover I don't like it, so I never play it live, that's fine, because when I released it, I liked it. Sorry, Jesus. I don't know where that came from. That just happened. And also, there will be times in the Gargantuar or Seasonal Self times when I say, I wish certain songs were never released. Seasonal Self, Toy Bonnie the Tank meme, and the Gargantuar. Mainly, there are songs I wish I never released off of, well, two of those things, because only two of those things exist. Making sure no one was behind me, because I felt something. Not felt something, but heard something. Is the freaking dog. So, anyway, I was planning on releasing probably a single for the next vocal covers album today, but I'm not sure. Because I don't like releasing songs just whenever I feel like it, because sometimes it's not the right time, you know? So I gotta wait. Usually I wait. This is usually, by the way, I wait a week after I feel like releasing a song just to make sure nothing happens when I release that song within a week. Sometimes it does. Other times it doesn't. Also, I've been working on a song that's technically been in the works ever since 2019. Summer of 2019. So technically a song that's been in the making for a while. The song is called Simple Man, which the idea comes from a homeless guy. That's it. That's what it comes from. The idea of the song is about a homeless guy. And that's where the idea of Simple Man comes from. And it's based on it's not based, but inspired by a few of my other songs that are about homeless people. There are songs off of Sevenfolded Demons that are actually about homeless people. So yeah. That's fun. And there are songs that I do firmly believe never should have been released. And some of them are just quite annoying for me. Not to listen to, but because certain people are like, oh, no. What the hell? Anyway, like songs I wish were never released because people are annoying about it. Are many songs and many tracks and many things. Like if I go to albums, I released a album, a compilation called Unwanted Guess. Unwanted Guess is an album comprised of songs that me and my brother chose. We each gathered 15 songs, and we came out with what the songs that we mutually came together with were automatically put on the album, but the other ones we argued over, which thus releases. I personally didn't want any live versions of songs under and over. It just so happened to exist onto the album. And same with Mama Said the demo and the bass interlude. I don't know why he chose the interlude. Don't ask me. But a few that we collected were put on, like Skirkle. Skirkle is a good song. One that he came with, the Bandman diss track. He beat every point that I had for it because I said I would never delete the track. I said I would never delete the Bandman of the diss track. And then I deleted it because I was asked to delete it. Even though I said, I'm never going to delete the track. But then when I was asked to delete it, I deleted it. So, Arthur had me there. And I personally had nothing against the track itself. So, Arthur also had me there. So, I don't care. So, that's why it exists now. Okay, I'm gonna go play a Half-Life now. Okay, bye. I'm keeping this open, but not gonna say anything probably. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, and also, funny thing is that some of these songs were never even supposed to be released in the first place. There were a few songs that I didn't want to release that I did anyway. If we go all the way back to the first album, there were songs I didn't want to release that I did release. There's a specific song called Revival, and I never wanted to release that. Purely because I fucking hated it. Yeah, Lingering Death, there were tracks on that I never wanted to release either. Yeah, a lot of them, actually, I never wanted to release. The deluxe edition of Lingering Death, I wanted to release all of those. Naked Fury, I didn't want to release. I didn't really want to release a lot of songs off of Naked Fury, which a lot of people keep pronouncing it Naked Furry, but okay. Shut up, I'm trying to play Half-Life. Fuck you. Anyway, which a lot of my friends keep trying to pronounce it as Naked Furry. Fun fact, Fury is spelled with one R, not two. There you go. So it is pronounced Naked Fury. I didn't want to release it. I didn't want to release the entire album as a whole because of its name. So, there you go. Fourth album. What songs did I not want to release? Stupidity is 1. Point of Glass is 2. Glass Shards is 3. Self-titled track, Toy Bonnie the Dank Meme. And Voices. Even though I thought my cover was not too bad. Evils in the World. There are, in fact, tracks I didn't want to release. Lucky I Care was one of them. And Back Home was a second one. Back Home is the first song about a homeless guy. Or homeless people. Sevenfold Demons. There are songs off of this that are about homeless people. Such as Could This Be Harder? And that's it. Pumping Iron Into My Veins Part 1 and 2 is purely just... Both of them are about the same thing. And it's about working out. So there you go. The Genocides... All the demo tracks were songs I didn't want to release at all. All of the demos, I didn't want to release the demos, but I did. Tropical Island is one of the first songs, one of the first demos I ever made. Iowa, Speed Bump, the Band Midnut diss track demo, Circle demo, and the Heretic Anthem. And a lot of people, or a few people, didn't read the title and thought it was the official version of the song for the Band Midnut diss track, and it's kind of funny. The 8th album, I'll Always Miss You, is the longest song I've ever released, and I wish I never released it. I was gonna put it on unlisted, but then I realized if you just go to the album, you can get it there. So I was gonna private it, but I don't want to do that either. So I might as well just put it on unlisted. There you go. Sorry. Hatred and Humanity was actually not supposed to be a song. I got into an argument with one of my friends, and that's why that song exists. And that's actually the title of the entire album. So there you go. Beat Me Down, big hit, is about bullies. Bullies! God. Grateful to Be Alive. Yeah. That's literally what it's about, is being grateful to be alive. The Beast of the Mind, which was supposed to be the original album for Hatred and Humanity. And I was gonna have a title track, but I didn't know what it was supposed to be. So I just didn't make a title track for it. Because I didn't know what to sing for the title track, so I was like, fuck it. It's not gonna have a title track. This is also when Ice Mountain appeared, because Ice Mountain and Icy Winds were written around the same time. So they sound very similar, actually, if you listen to them back to back. And The Barrier, there's only one song off The Barrier that I wrote during Sevenfolded Demons. There's one track. The one track that was written during Sevenfolded Demons was the one with no voice, and that was written around that time. So there you go. And also, the one song that was removed is the Band Midnut diss track, which is fine. I don't care, because it's back up on YouTube. So there you go. Bring It All Together, or Bring It Together, is a demo album. It's just 5 demos, and it's supposed to be the building blocks for Washington State, Part 1. It's the building blocks for the entire album, with You're Wrong being the official version, the demo version being the official version, actually, because the one I made, the one after it, I just didn't like, so I said, fuck it, the demo is going on the album instead. Born Amalgamation turned into Rebirth. Fade to Black intro. It exists. Atomic Annihilation is a demo, but it got an official version. Same with Concussion. Concussion on Idaho Part 2, though. Washington State Part 1, songs that I did not want to release. Mein Teil ist zu sterben was a song that I didn't want to release because it was not in English. It was in German. And I thought, because I didn't know German, like, at all, when I released the song, I didn't even know who the fuck Rammstein was. So I just wanted to learn German, and I wanted to play German songs. So I wrote Mein Teil ist zu sterben with a few words I actually knew from German, which was Well, I did know what Rammstein was because Mein Teil. That was the only song I ever listened to from Rammstein. It was on the fucking radio. There you go. Mein Teil ist zu sterben. There you go. Satan's Lover. I didn't care if it was released or not, so I released it. Oh god. Back before we actually did cooking in culinary, I hated culinary. Like when we started cooking, I hated it. And this will probably offend some of my classmates. I hated it because I just didn't like working with other people. But I also didn't like working alone. So I just preferred not to do anything. But I still did stuff. So, haha, nerd. Dude, shut up. I can't not hear hab if life e. Okay, cool. Fuck you, I don't care. Anyway, yeah, I didn't like doing culinary once we started cooking. AK, when classroom number 51 or culinary was released, we didn't start cooking at all. We didn't cook yet, and I hated cooking. I hated it because I would prefer just not to do anything. Because it was just annoying. I hated doing the dishes too because I always did it wrong. And then I'd always have to do extra, and it's like I don't see anything wrong with it. But the teacher would always find something wrong with it. So I said, "Whatever. I'll just half-ass it and you can do the rest." Because it pissed me off too much. So anyway, yeah. I wish that song was never released. Sleepless Nights. Oh yeah, I didn't like that one either. I just wish that song wasn't released either. Same with Let's Roll, because Let's Roll was written fast. It was written in one day. It took me literally no effort to write, no effort to even consider. And it's about 9/11. But I still wish it was never released. um, yeah. Don't Stay. I wish I never did a cover of, so yeah. That's one. Bring On the Anger demo album. Okay, Such a Liar 2, The Happy Ending, Saint Anger, Stronger Mind, The Thing That Makes You Human, Sad But True, The Sweet Wicked, and Zizgi. Wow. Really? Oh yeah, because Colin Cushion was on the other album. Don't want to lie about a concussion. Anyway. Okay, so Such a Liar 2, The Sweet Wicked, and Zizgi were all released onto um the next album. But The Sweet Wicked was originally an interlude, because I didn't know what to write for it. So it was originally an interlude, even though most of the songs on the demo album were interludes, like The Thing That Makes You Human, interlude, Stronger Mind, interlude, Happy Ending was an interlude, The Sweet Wicked, and Zizgi interludes, because I didn't have enough time to really make demos. like efficiently. So it was just I'll just write a few bits and pieces and there you go. It's done. Countdown is basically the happy ending, but better and easier. Zizgi is still an interlude, but it's just taken down. If I wish one song was never released off this album, Countdown, especially because Countdown is basically it's basically just a pop song. That's all it is, and it's an interlude, which makes it even worse. Because interludes were always like I'm just gonna construct it in a couple of minutes, and it's basically a pop song, and I hate it. Saint Anger at least makes up for it, as Saint Anger is heavy and good. I'm Over It was a song basically saying I'm just done. I'm over it. I'm Going Away is about death. Same with The Cure's For You. Zizgi, it's alright. Start the Sickening. Oh, I wish that was never released. It's awful. Sweet Wicked turned into an actual song and not an interlude. Interlude number 69 is alright. Idaho Part 2 is an instrumental, and I really want to change that because Washington State Part 1 was not an instrumental, and Idaho Part 2, like the official version of Idaho Part 2, or studio version or whatever, was released as an instrumental because I didn't know what to write for it. So I said, fuck it, it's gonna be an instrumental and it's gonna be 1 minute long. Haha. Almost 2 minutes. And I don't care because it's funny. I like it. But I do wish some songs were never released, like Countdown, Start the Sickening, Idaho Part 2. If I could change Idaho Part 2, I wish it had never been released. Launch the Catapults was originally going to be called Down in Berlin, and it was originally about World War II. But then I changed it to being about being in medieval times, and it actually is now about war in medieval times, and I changed it to Launch the Catapults. So there you go. And then Unwanted Guess, songs I wish were never released off of it. Oh, I'm not going to talk about that. Because I will offend some people. Because they thought the songs were good. But yeah, It's Time. I wish I never released that. Why do I wish I never released It's Time is because I was not the only person who wrote the song. If you don't know who Lucky Gamer Central is, I've talked about them in the past, and I really wish I never released that song because they co-wrote it. And it was fucking awful. Let me tell you that. The original lyrics, I still have the original lyrics, but they're fucking awful. Tell you that much. I hate the original lyrics. I did keep some of the original lyrics, but I just don't like most of them. I just don't like them. At the time, I was like, these lyrics aren't that bad. But then, looking back at them, they're awful. And they're fucking cringe. They're edgy as shit sometimes, too. So, there you go. It's even worse. And that's a song I wish I never released. As of now, anyway. If there were things I could go back and I could change, I would. And what I'm going to say live right here, right now, is any songs that have been released will stay on this YouTube channel. They are not being deleted, and they will never be deleted. So if you think that there should be songs that should be deleted, or you don't want on the YouTube channel, guess what? It's my channel. Fuck you. They're my songs. Fuck you. And also, I want to tell you guys something. I will be releasing a thing today. Or tomorrow. You don't know. And also tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to scream. Sorry for those who were like, yeah, he's finally going to do a vocal covers live show with screaming. I'm not doing that. So if you wanted that, I'm sorry, you're not getting that. And I will be, I'll be right back. Well, I won't be back. I'm just gonna leave because I did what I wanted to do. I wanted to explain a few things and talk about a few things. Vocal Covers Volume 4 is about drugs. Drugs. They're everywhere. Drugs. Anyway. There you go. Remember that I will not always welcome everything. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually had oh fuck. Okay, I guess Vocal Covers Volume 4 actually isn't done because I have 2 songs I wanted to put on it that I didn't put on it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get the songs learned good and then do them. There you go. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya. Bye, nerds. She's like heroin, sipping through a little glass. I'm looking for some help. I need someone to save her.